Is
Okay,
Warren joining us too?
Yes.
I see Warren here.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
I just want to show you a few things that I got at a flea market.
No, is it a little Barbie?
No, I don't know what kind of doll it is, but it's a kind they made in the old days.
Fun. It looks very vintage.
It's Madame Alexander, Flower Girl.
Cute. It's a
And
good
around what
find.
year is that doll?
That doll, I don't know what year it is, and at one point I have fun when I have a Barbie doll, I was looking at what year it is, and here's another one.
It's cute.
Oh,
When I
she has a little
saw them at a
hat.
flea market, they were simply irresistible. And here's one more that's very cute. I don't know what creature it is.
Rabbit.
Can you hold it closer to the Oh wow, yeah. Interesting. I like it.
Is
That
it a
looks good.
mouse or a cat?
Uh, hard to
Kind
tell.
of Yeah, kind of looks like a kitty cat, but could be a mouse.
It's cute. And look what I got.
Oh,
Lord
Lord of
of
the
the
Rings.
Rings.
Legolas, so handsome.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I also got, Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's a classic. I like the dress.
So I just want to tell you that Bikini Hackers is a classic and it's a 3.5 star film. And not too many films are 3.5 stars or 4 stars, according to me. And especially since I'm getting older, I am, the more strict I get about films. But this one was really good.
Oh,
I
awesome. I'm
like it.
glad you liked it.
That's great.
It
Mm,
kind
it
of
was
reminded me of a
Go ahead.
film that was disappointing called Debs. Have you heard of Debs?
I have heard of Debs, yeah. I When did that movie come out? Long time ago.
The first, it was a short film in 2003, and then we made a feature film in 2004, and it was a good idea, but didn't work the way this one worked.
Hmm.
The
I
Debs
can see the
called
similarities for sure.
And I I'm a big fan of Holland Taylor, who was in Debs. She was in my favorite movie, George of the Jungle.
Oh, I really like Jeffrey Carpenter. Wasn't she in that movie? She was in Debs. Jennifer
Who
Carpenter.
Carpenter? Jennifer
Jennifer.
Carp
Yeah.
from Dexter.
Yes.
She
the
wasn't in this
Debs.
movie,
Uh,
but she
the
was
Mm.
in
Debs.
a good
Uh,
movie. She was in was White Chicks.
Uh-huh. Yeah. She's a great actress.
the Debs co-star Devin Aoki.
Yes, it did.
Hmm.
Oh,
It
okay.
did. Excuse me.
I don't think I saw that movie. I just remember the kind of ad for advertising for Debs.
Yeah, they all had the plaid skirts and like the schoolgirl outfits, and then they had their weapons, and it was very spy schoolgirl vibe. So much like, Bikini Hackers, it had similarities.
I just like spy films. They're a lot of fun.
They are indeed. Do you have a favorite spy film, Lauren?
Spy film.
James Bond?
Uh, Spy Kids. I don't know. James
My Kids
Bond.
is good.
James Bond. Yeah, Goldfinger. When I saw that on TV before. That's one of them. James Bond.
Definitely.
Hey, Jessica.
I
Uh, did you ever talk to Scotty, the director, Scotty Hillman?
what are you saying again?
Did you ever talk to the movie director named Scott Hillman?
I really want to talk to him, but he's seems too busy for me to contact. I'd love to. And
Oh,
he has a great track record. 3 movies already with bears.
Mhm. Yep, and Bikini Hackers, right? So,
My favorite animal are bears.
oh
oh,
yeah.
And my favorite spy movie is something that not too many people have heard of. It's called Mad Mission.
Oh, I don't think I have heard of that one. Tell us about it.
okay. Hong Kong movie?
It's a Chinese film that spoofed James Bond, And what's the difference between Chinese films for a longer time compared to American films is that, oh, Mad Mission Freeze with Karl Max.
Mm.
Thanks, Greg. Will there be a time when Greg's voice will no longer be gone?
Yeah, I just think he's had a long day, so he'll be back with us soon.
Uh, what was I? So in
Mad Mission.
Mad Mission in Chinese films for a long time, you more saw females doing the act. I know it's called Asian Go Paces. I've known that for a long time. In Chinese films, you've had females do the action for a longer time than like in American films.
Mm,
Right.
definitely. There's
And
so many good spy movies. It's such a popular genre.
I like spy movies, and I think they're still good. And superhero movies, for some reason, I haven't been liking them as much as I used to.
Same here. I'm not a they don't really catch my attention as much anymore. I feel like so many of them feel like I'm watching the same movie over and over again.
I What happened? Uh, if they made as many bear films as they do superhero films, I don't think I'd like them as much.
Probably. Yeah, you'd be burned out. That makes sense.
Although I actually like Justice League and Batman vs Superman, but
Mhm.
Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman seems like a kind of a disappointment in my opinion. And Wonder
Oh,
Woman
you think so?
1984 was just, I think, just okay, good action scene, but Wonder Woman 1984 was just okay.
Yeah.
By the way, Luc Besson did not direct Bear, but Bear was directed by the guy who directed Quest of Fire and 7 Years in Tibet.
I
Oh,
love Luc Besson. He's one of my favorites.
I've been disappointed in a lot of his movies, but I wish I was in his movie. I love his characters, and he's able to get a lot of good people in his movies.
He is, yeah.
I noticed Luc Besson is not just a director, I guess he's also like a producer sometimes,
Mhm.
Yeah,
or a writer.
yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Right.
Definitely.
Oh, I've never seen that one. The bear isn't too attractive in the prophecy.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh, the prophecy from around 1979.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. I can't remember the
Cool.
TV commercial for that.
What was I gonna
Bears.
say? So for Bikini Hackers, tell me the character you play, Nicole, and tell me the other characters the other four actresses play.
Bikini Hackers. So I'll go into a little bit of a backstory of the movie in general. So I think the script morphed a little bit, and I remember meeting some of the girls during like the auditions, and uh who played so Zoe, there was a girl Zoe in it, and then
I was bringing the
Carolyn.
Zoe actress.
Yeah, so Carolyn played Sarah Lancaster, one of the main girls. And then I worked with a girl, Ali Perez, quite a bit, who we had to do some other projects, and she was really cool. Um, the characters I felt like were pretty interesting because they were all like quirky and different. I'm trying to remember the blonde girl's name that had the accent. I'm trying to remember the character name that she had. It's not ringing a bell, but I thought she did pretty good. And mind you, we didn't have a whole lot of time to prep for it either. So it was kind of like meshing an ensemble cast together and hoping for the best under tight circumstances, which was really interesting to see play out. And I think Scotty did a good job of navigating it all.
Hmm, you're right.
Yeah, he did, and it was a lot of fun. It was kinda chaotic at times because there's so many girls and so much action, a lot of bikinis.
I'm
So
sure there were less bikinis than I expected.
right, yeah, I thought there'd honestly be a little bit more, and I'm sure if we had more time, there probably would have been, but, I remember the final day of filming when we were at the house and everybody's, like, in the pool, and that was quite fun and just wacky, and then, of course, you get Scotty in a bikini too, which is a bonus feature.
I like the pool party scene. I think pool party scenes are fun.
Yeah, it was great, and it was a nice day, and everybody was just having a laugh at that point, so it was an interesting it was blending a hacker genre with, like, the spy, cyberpunk
Do you call your
kind of.
characters spies?
Yeah, I
I think
think
it
I
might
think
be on my list of one of my favorite spy films.
oh, nice. Well, thank you. It was a fun one. I didn't know how involved I was gonna be in it, honestly. I don't even think I had planned to really be a part of that production as much, but lo and behold, I was there, I was in it.
Do you call the film a female buddy film?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's a female buddy film, kind of comedy, you know, dramedy, crime thriller. I think it covers a lot of different boxes. I think it could go many different ways.
This is what helps people see a film is
Mhm.
if it has all different genres, and the person who like one genre will go for that reason, and the other person like the other genre will go for that reason. That's why George of the Jungle was so good. It was all different genres. It was actiony. It was a family film. It was a comedy. It was a romance.
Mhm. Yeah, yep. If you tick all those boxes, you get more people, that's for sure.
Even starring Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
Oh,
George
uh,
of the Jungle. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I've barely never seen on TV that old animated cartoon, animated TV
Oh,
show.
really?
George the Jungle. Barely remember that watching when I was a kid.
I
Just a little
remember
bit
the
of it.
theme song of it. It was George, George, George of the
Well,
Jungle.
Uh, it's hard not to see him with theme song. I know for rules I'm not allowed to do it, but I've never seen a George of the Jungle cartoon. What was the difference between the cartoon and the movie?
Mm. I don't know. Let me see, like, when the cartoon came out versus the movie. George of the Jungle. I remember I remember the film more than than I do the cartoon, honestly.
Okay, it's on ABC.
Yeah, the cartoon, I mean, they were really similar, but and it was during a time to where it just felt more like cartoons push the envelope a little bit more. Latest, okay, so there's some stuff in 2025, so they must have redone it.
Okay, syndicated. Thanks.
Mhm.
I like Care Bears. It's not one of the greatest cartoons because it's what I call a cartoon commercial.
Yeah. Yeah. So more than Care Bears, I remember having Care Bears bed sheets and Care Bears stuffed animals, but I really liked the OG Gummy Bears cartoon. Do you remember that one?
I've heard of it, but haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
I loved
so
that cartoon.
the Care Bears. I know there's some kind of animated movie, but was that also a Care Bear? Was there also a Care Bears animated TV show?
I
Yeah,
believe so. Yeah. It's still
Oh,
on.
I like the first uh Care Bears movie, but I didn't like the other ones. And I just remember when I used to go to my grandma's in New Jersey that I watched Care Bears. And I thought it was good, but I knew that there was a lot of better kids stuff. And I tell you what's interesting that was different about Care Bears than some of the other videos I watched. It was 22 minutes.
Mm, 22 minutes. That was the sweet spot.
So 11 minutes of one episode. What's Dira Yuzon?
is that directed by Akira Kurosawa? I think.
Oh, that's why people like him. So it's 2 minutes of uh 11 minutes of one episode and then 11 minutes another episode. Drats, I can't find my samurai character toy from Saturday Night Live. You know the samurai character from Saturday Night Live?
Or John Belushi.
He was based on one of the characters from a Kurosawa film.
Oh, John Belushi, of course.
Mm.
And I love that samurai character. It was so funny.
Right. There was a sketch called Samurai Night Fever.
Oh, I love Samurai Night Fever.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Sketch, yeah, Saturday Night Live.
I
Fun.
have the first 4 seasons of Saturday Night Live on DVD.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah, I remember, yeah, quite a few really funny sketches back then in the 70s, and I guess also in the 80s with Eddie Murphy, and yeah, but during the 70s, especially with Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi, Gilbert Ratner.
Here's a problem with the 80s is that they had some other people taken over and they didn't know how the show ebbed and flowed like Lorne Michaels did, and Eddie Murphy dominated the show from everybody else, and it didn't give the other people a chance to shine. And then I'll tell you what was bad after the year Eddie Murphy left. They kept the show on, and then they didn't have too many good materials, so in reruns, they re-showed some of the Eddie Murphy sketches.
That makes sense.
Don't you think Joe Piscopo was funny also back then in the 80s?
Yeah, Joe Piscopo and Eddie Murphy had chemistry together. Welcome to my neighborhood.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers.
Oh, about Mr. Rogers, it's also, yeah, just that really funny sketch during the 70s when Christopher Lee was the guest host, and they made fun of horror movies, and there's a sketch with Dan Aykroyd called Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Rogers.
That
Instead of,
is
course,
funny.
instead of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Rogers. That's hilarious. That's actually very clever.
Really
There
funny.
was a woman who was on Saturday Night Live the last season before Lorne Michaels came back called Pamela Stevenson, who's very underrated.
That name does ring a bell.
She's
She
British.
was in a very funny adventure film called Finders Keepers with the guy from Caddyshack and Beverly D'Angelo. Yeah, Lorraine Newman is funny.
Hmm.
I tried to get Lorraine Newman to see the podcast where I was talking about Cameron Crowe because she's friends with him.
Oh.
Hmm.
And also, so she's also Pamela Stevenson. Oh, yeah. No, I think it was Anne Risey who was in Stardust Memories. I know for sure Lorraine Newman isn't in it. I'm good at memorizing a lot of the Saturday Night Live cast movies because Saturday Night Live is my favorite TV show. Oh, maybe she is. I'll ask some of my Woody Allen friends because I'm a big fan of Woody Allen.
I think Greg is also a big fan of Woody Allen.
He's one of my favorites. Also, oh, okay, thanks. Also, she was good in History of the World Part 2, and she was, or Part 1, and she was also good in a fun Australian film called Private Connection, and she has a lot of charisma.
I haven't seen it.
Lorraine Newman co-starred in that John Travolta movie called Perfect.
I have not seen Perfect.
Oh yeah, I only saw scenes from it, but I barely remember. Maybe yeah, Lorraine Newman might have appeared in some scenes. It's hard to remember, but
But I've seen a lot of her movies.
uh,
Is she still around? Does she still make movies?
She does a lot of animation voices.
oh yeah, and Lorraine Newman recently appeared in the 50th anniversary special Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
And
that's cool. I should watch that. Sounds
if
like
it
fun.
wasn't for the 50th anniversary special, I'd pay less attention to Eddie Vedder, who appeared in the concert, and uh, I realize that he does something that's really cool that everybody will relate to, even people that don't like the music, is something called Ohana Festival.
Hmm.
Do you know what Ohana Festival is?
It's a Hawaiian festival, isn't it?
There's one Hawaiian festival, and then now there's also one that's in San Diego, and they Eddie Vedder does it because he really likes the oceans, and he does it to raise money for the oceans and ocean parks and skate parks.
I think Jason Momoa does something for that as well. He's a big fan of helping out the ocean.
And that's really cool. And what's cool is that people can listen to music and they can see people surf.
Very cool.
And also, there's food and it has crafts. And where was the win? I don't know, but I wish I could go there now. And it just ended. And screen Whale of a Tale. And I think Eddie Vedder would be the biggest Whale of a Tale fan
Mm.
because he's painted whales.
Oh, cool.
And what got me interested in Ohana Festival is there was a picture that had a surfing bear and also uh, Jenny Lewis, who's in one of my favorite female buddy film, Troop Beverly Hills. She performed at Ohana Festival.
That's fun. That was a good movie.
Yeah, what has he liked about Troop Beverly Hills?
Well, I was a Girl Scout for 10 or 12 years, so it tickled my fancy just based on that because I loved being a Girl Scout and going camping and the shenanigans that would take place, and it was just a good story. And yeah, it was really well done. I loved their outfits. I loved all of it.
I love them shopping.
Mhm. Yeah, it just seemed like it was ridiculous and fun.
My
I
two
think I
nephews.
know who Yvonne Elman is. Oh, it's a Hawaiian one. This year they always have Eddie Vedder and he's staying with his daughters. And by the way, you see this seashell dress. I'm wearing it because of
Mm,
Ohana Festival.
very cool. So you're passionate about it. That's great.
Yeah, I'm passionate about it. I think a lot of people would be passionate about it, even if they didn't like the music, because the beach vibe is so cool and it's supposed to be for the whole family.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's for a good cause.
I got to
You
read more
say
about what Jason Momoa does.
Well, Jason Momoa has a couple companies that support like no plastics, and he's big on like keeping the oceans clean and cutting down on, just plastic waste. So he created a water company that is all recyclable aluminum.
That's cool. I learned about plastic first from a Magic School Bus computer game where I had an activity where I picked up plastic, and I saw an interview film where this charming lady was talking about plastic.
Mm, yeah, it's a huge issue. We definitely need to do better at that.
I think we'll do better just by talking about it on the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even when I was not didn't feel comfortable in Girl Scouts, I just related well to Troop Beverly Hills because I thought the girls had charisma.
They did. It was a great cast. What is it?
Shelley.
Carla Gugino.
Yeah.
I like
When
her
I
a
saw
lot.
it, I knew she had charisma. That was I saw it before I saw Spy Kids.
Yeah,
Was
I always liked her. I like obviously Shelley Long, the main chick. You get
right.
Tori Spelling in there and there's a ton of people who did pretty well with their careers.
Yeah.
About
Interesting.
Girl Scouts. There's for the Boy Scouts. I have two nephews who are in the Boy Scouts.
Oh yeah? Do they like it?
Yeah, they like it. Yeah, looks like my older nephew is probably gonna stop being a Boy Scout. I guess sometime maybe later this year or sometime, yeah, maybe pretty soon.
Yeah, I did it for a very long time. I started at the very bottom and I went all the way to the last bit and
Nicole and Jason Momoa.
always loved it. Oh, are you posting my photo from with me and Jason Momoa? I have a few
Wow,
that
I just want
I
to tell
took with
you
him.
that I sent you a photo of me and Michael J. Fox.
Oh, awesome. I'll have to check my email. I was away from my computer for a couple weeks.
And when we're deciding we're done with recording, I'll tell you my email. I just have to. I usually like to end the show with what I call my Cassavetes rant.
Okay. That sounds good. Mm,
That is a tough
that
question.
that is a tough question. So we're being asked Eric Stoltz or Michael J for Back to the Future. Who do you like?
Michael J. Fox, because he's very natural and he's not what you call polished. But Eric Stoltz is a good actor, but he's kind of uh polished. And sometimes when actors are polished, it kind of loses the naturalness of it. Like, for example, the first Blair Witch Project didn't have people with too much talent. The second one, the first Blair Witch Project was good, but the second one had people with more talent, and then it wasn't as good. And then the third one had people that were even more talented, and it was even less good than the first two.
Mm, yeah, I could see that. I'm gonna go with Michael J. Fox as the pick too. I like Eric, but also like I feel like Michael J. Fox has more of a variety of roles he can play.
Yeah, I'd say much like Fox too, because I was used to seeing him in traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've known for a long time since I was 12 that was first film with Eric Stoltz, and I have a Back to the Future book, and you see Eric Stoltz uh, in it, and I think I've told Eric Stoltz about the Cameron Crowe podcast, and I haven't heard back from him, but I think I've heard back from Kelly, whatever her name is, from Fast Times at Ridgemont High about my Cameron Crowe podcast. Yeah, he was good in that. Do you know that Eric Stoltz, he's been in Cameron Crowe films more than other people?
Hmm. Yeah,
Are you talking
that's
about Kelly Maroney?
Yeah. Uh, when I first saw him
Fast
in
Times.
Anaconda, I was amazed to see a redhead guy in a film because that was before Will Ferrell, and I wasn't used to seeing redhead guys in films.
Mm-hmm. He was in Pulp Fiction too, wasn't he?
Yeah, classic.
Mm-hmm.
I have Pulp Fiction books.
Yeah, it's a great one. I always like that's whatever for whatever reason I notice I think about him in that movie.
What about Mask? Starring Cher, right? Mask.
Yeah, he's in that, but I that one doesn't like Pulp Fiction's Pulp Fiction,
Oh,
right? So like that one stands out more to me.
I think this is the one that most makes me stand out. And I liked him in Sleep With Me. I liked his about all the characters. They were just having a fun time hanging out.
Hmm.
And also, I liked him in Kicking and Screaming.
Kicking
did you
and
ever see
screaming.
Some Kind of Wonderful?
Didn't like that because those characters are not my types, and I was way more popular than those characters.
Oh, really?
Didn't like Nathan New York, but parts were good, and Kathleen Turner was great in that film. And I like the scene with the talking monkey.
Talking monkey. I love it.
So this year at Ohana Festival, Green Day was performing. I've just seen parts of it, and Garbage was performing.
Oh, wow. That's
I'm a
pretty
fan of
cool.
Green Day. I like Green Day.
Yeah, me too.
And Damon Packer's version of Grizzly. I I've heard his name, but I don't think I've seen that version. Uh and I got interested in again in Ohana Festival because hello, Nicole.
Yeah.
Because I love seeing Jenny Lewis perform, and she was very charming when she performed at Ohana Festival.
Oh, that's nice.
And
I bet
Pink,
do a lot of people go?
I don't know, you gotta look up how many go. And Pink uh, did a good job performing at Ohana Festival.
Oh, it sounds like they had a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Pink
How
is a
long have
great performer.
how long have we been doing this?
Um, Probably about 30, 40 minutes. 30
That
minutes, Greg
that is
says.
a lot of fun. Do you have anything else to say because about music and stuff?
About music, well, I will say that I have seen Green Day perform a couple times. I've been very lucky
Wow.
to do that. And I know Warren just went to a concert. What concert did you go to?
The Who.
The Who, that's right. Was it amazing?
Yeah, it was good. But one thing that I guess I didn't like was that Pete Townsend of the Who looks like he had to wear sunglasses during the whole concert. It's too bad he
Well,
did that,
maybe
but
it was really, really bright.
it was nighttime.
Yeah, I get it. I think maybe sometimes when they get older, especially, it's super bright and all the lights are going, and maybe it
Oh,
just makes them feel more comfortable. But I mean, they've been around for so long. It's so impressive that they're still doing it.
right, right. Farewell concert tour.
Farewell concert tour. Was it completely crowded?
It was kind of crowded. I don't think it was fully sold out, but yeah, it's kind of crowded there at the Hollywood Bowl.
Very cool. Very cool. What's your next concert?
Not sure, but I have interest in seeing Jet, that Australian rock band called Jet, if they have an LA area concert. But for now, they will have a concert at Yamava, but that could be hard for me to go
Yeah, it can be that's a little
to
far.
Yamava.
What about you, Jessica? Any concerts coming up for the autumn season?
Manimal, I've heard of that show. I remember seeing a special for NBC's 70th fifth anniversary, and they talked about shows that didn't last too long, and Manimal was one of them. I haven't been to too many concerts, and I kind of regret it because uh, people in the music industry have a good taste in knowing what films will work and what films don't work.
Mm. Yeah,
And
sometimes they do. You're right.
uh, one person just from going to concerts at the age of 0, which is William Crow, Cameron Crowe, and Nancy Wilson's kid. They are gonna be good in the future because of because they will know what people react to.
Mm. Yeah, they've grown up around it. How could they not, right?
Oh, I didn't know Casablanca Records made Midnight Express.
Mm.
Sorry if I made a sound.
Oh, you're all good.
Uh,
Casablanca Records, the record company for Kiss.
what are you saying?
Casablanca Records, which was the record company for the Gene Simmons rock band Kiss.
Oh,
Oh, oh, I saw Kiss perform. They opened up. I went to a hockey game at the Dodger Stadium. I know that sounds weird, but it was a special series, and Kiss came out and performed the national anthem,
Wow, I
and that
saw
was
Kiss
pretty
in
cool.
concert twice.
Oh, nice. Wow. Warren's
um,
been to a bunch of shows.
Yeah,
and William Crow, them is good on uh podcasts and has more personality than their dad.
Should try to get him on ours.
I don't know if William Crow goes by they or him.
Mm,
This is why I was using they just to be
just to be
respectful.
sure. That is good to do. Well,
Uh I've talked to Cameron Crowe on social media, not too much long, but I mainly talked to his friend Greg Marito, and I'm grateful to his wife for telling me about this magical Ohana festival.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I hope you get to go next year.
I wish I could go and screen Whale the Tail.
Yeah, that would be cool. You should try to go.
I'd love to, and everybody at Ohana Festival thinks of a dude character in Big Lebowski.
Mm. That's a good character.
It makes me laugh real hard.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. I
Yeah,
watch it like once a year. I have to revisit the Lebowski. Did you know there's a Lebowski Fest?
I've known that, and my sister's kind of more into it than I am. I wish I could meet the dude. And oh, Jeff Bridges, you had lunch with Jeff Bridges?
I would love to have lunch with Jeff Bridges. Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
Jeff
that he was
Dowd.
based on this guy, Jeff Down,
Mm,
Who's the director of the Big Lebowski?
the Coen brothers.
Oh,
And
great
I've
film.
seen Jeff Bridges host a special about rock and roll, and he's very charming in the special.
Hmm. Right on. Well, is there anything else you guys want to say or talk about before we end this?
How many more minutes do we have left?
What does our ticker say? 25 more minutes?
Okay, then I'm having so much fun.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. What do we what else what other do you want to talk about music or
Well, uh, I want to tell you that I'm more of a pop music
Zebra Head? Well, I know a lot about them. You're more of a pop music what? What's your favorite?
person than rock music. This is why Pink was my favorite performer at Ohana Festival. And I had a hamster, electronic hamster, that sang the Pink song, Get That Party Started.
Oh, that's fun.
And you
Have
can
you ever
see,
seen her do her like silk performance? The Lyra?
no, but she's a great performer, and it seemed like she was entertaining the crowd. So a
I
lot of
bet.
those people who are at Ohana Festival, they're very good at entertaining the crowd.
Do you
Yeah,
think that
she's been doing it for a long time.
Get the Party Started is her best song or just one of her best songs?
It's her best song. It's her most memorable.
Huh. You ever seen the music video?
For some reason, I haven't seen too many music videos. I saw them more when I was younger. I watched something called We Sing, Clifford Sing Along Adventures, baby songs, and well, at one point, my mom didn't let me and my sister watch MTV. Oh, Shaolin Invisibles has a scene of two bears. After we're done with this thing, I'm gonna look at some of the notes from the chat because what Greg is saying in the chat is so interesting. So in '98, I got MTV, and my mom didn't let me and my sister watch it. We are still able to, but and I think she was more okay with VH1. And then we started. She was more okay with us around like 2002 and 2003. She didn't let us watch it because she thought it would give us headaches.
Ah, yeah, it was a busy channel.
And when I did see music videos on Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, I wasn't too impressed. But then when oh, karate, that's cool. And uh, then later I started to watch music videos on MTV, and I just found them kind of boring. But there are certain ones that are good, like Thriller.
Mm. I mean, that was one of those music videos that they spent so much money on and time and made it into like a short film. I always really appreciated those,
And I
that
liked
kind.
one of the Aerosmith music videos with Liv Tyler and Alicia Silverstone.
That one was great. The one for the Armageddon soundtrack.
No, it was either crying or crazy. I forget which one
Oh,
it
Crazy, I
was.
think, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah.
the one where they're driving a
They're
getting a
driving the
car
car with
from
the
Yeah.
convertible.
Yeah. Uh
Mm.
it's really weird how MTV and VH1 started with music videos and then they hardly have them at all.
Yeah, I used to watch TRL, like, when I came home from school, I would go straight to that TV and turn on Total Request Live and see what number 1 videos there were, the new videos, the musical guests on the show, and Carson Daly was the host of it, and that show was just like the hot ticket when I got home from school. And
Uh
you could vote on, like, your favorites too and, like, change the top 10. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I just remember seeing uh Tom Cruise talk about the third Mission Impossible on TRL and some of the other people doing that. And what was funny is that when I was watching, they only showed a music video briefly.
Mm.
you
Yeah, it changed over the years, but I remember it's like when Pink and Eminem and Britney and Christina, all of them were like that's when they were all like coming out or getting popular. So you just always had like those top pop people in rotation and Blink 182 and just that time was just so iconic, I feel like for pop music.
like also Sugar Ray and Backstreet Boys.
In sync.
That Love
So
Stream's
many
a
of them.
good film, and I'm usually not into the kind of films that go to film festivals. But there are a lot of good ones that have gone to film festivals.
Mhm. It's
Oh,
true.
oh, you
Oh,
saw it at Sundance.
I would love to go to Sundance. I've never been, and I think I'm gonna try to go this year because I have so many friends that go and so many friends that work at Sundance. So I figured I should check it out at least once just to say I've been and also pay homage to Robert Redford, who I know who doesn't like how Sundance kind of morphed into whatever it is, but I just think it would be really cool to experience it. Have you guys ever been?
No, but
No.
did you know that the Robert Redford 1992 movie called Sneakers had I think one or two scenes that were filmed at my dad's LA Chinatown restaurant that time?
Really? Oh, that's
Sneakers, yeah.
cool. That's awesome. I'll have to look out for it.
I'll tell you what's cool about Sundance. It was started by a redhead, and the redhead happens to be a big Bear fan.
Oh, look at that. I love it.
So, which has more uh bears? Where Sundance originally was, or Boulder, Colorado?
Mm. I'm gonna say where Sundance originally was, probably, if I had to actually make a guess. Because I've been to
Boulder,
Boulder.
Colorado. Boulder, Colorado. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there and it's more populated. The other place is more secluded. So I would think maybe the OG place. I could be wrong. What is the verdict?
Oh, what did Greg do with Sundance?
Well, first of all, he's been a few times, so
Was he the head of Sundance at one point?
oh, that would be cool. Let's see, what is he saying down there in the chat? Oh, I missed it.
Oh, he's been
Oh yeah,
telling me
he's
about doing a film with Norman
yeah.
Reedus.
Mm-hmm. Until the Night. Now that was a good movie.
I've never heard of it.
Norman Reedus, when he first got started, Greg kind of gave him one of his first shots, and now he's super, super popular.
We got to get him on the podcast. That would be pretty exciting.
Oh,
Yeah, it would be. I've wanted to get him in a movie and have him work with us. I'm sure he owes us a favor or two. That would
I
be
didn't
pretty
see that
fun.
much of the. I didn't see that much of the Walking Dead, but
Ugh.
he's
Catherine
such a
Robertson,
great.
she was good in the film Nowhere, which not too many people have seen because the music rights are pretty complicated.
Oh, really?
And uh, Greg was telling me something interesting about how in certain films, how sometimes when they were on TV, the music rights changed.
Mhm. Yep, all that distribution stuff can get real tricky. And that's why some things just vanish sometimes because there's weird stuff and people are fighting over this or that and it makes it so art can't be out in the world.
Like the reason why people haven't seen Whale the Tale too much is because the company that released on VHS in '95, around the time Free Willy came out, uh, went out of business the same year.
Mm. The time Free Willy came out, was that like 1994?
93, and Whale the Tale
93?
had a similar scene to Free Willy. I have a question. What's the difference between the kind of music they had at on VH1 compared to MTV?
Um, I say MTV was a lot more alternative rock pop, and VH1 was more of like your soft rock and your like R&B, but like it was like for an older audience or a more like um softer mature audience, as where MTV was more of pop rock, like young teenage audience. And then there was BET, which was more ethnic and more hip hop based.
Yeah.
You know, which member of Journey was involved with A Whale of a Tale?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've heard. You don't know you, Jessica or Nicole?
I know, but I want Nicole to know the answer because I already know that answer.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh,
Who was it?
Jonathan something.
Jonathan King.
Oh, I just don't talk about that.
Oh,
Well, I'll have to look it up on my own and see the story.
And your kid would love Whale the Tale. And I'll tell you what I liked that VH1 used to do. They used to have the greatest specials, and William Shatner from
Mm.
Whale the Tale had hosted a special on the greatest one-hit wonders, and he did a good job.
Yeah, I liked the VH1 Behind the Music series that they did. I really always liked that because I love documentaries. So early on, I would watch all those because you could like get to know the artists and like the stories behind certain songs and things
I'm
like
thinking
that.
of doing a whole show one of these days on interview films. Not now, but another one. Do you know what an interview film is?
Hmm.
It's a nonfiction film where you actually see the interviewer instead of not seeing one. Like some examples
Awesome.
would be Michael Moore, Morgan Spurlock,
Mm, okay. Well, that sounds
uh,
fun.
and uh, one that you should see is Tom Petty, Heartbreakers Beach Party, and the host. Oh, Werner Herzog, my best friend. He's done a few interview films. Uh, and the host of Tom Petty's Heartbreakers Beach Party, Cameron Crowe, is really charming, and he's 25.
Oh, wow.
And I want to invite some friends over to see it. One who's a little bit older than me, and one who's kind of younger than me. And I hope they really relate to Cameron Crowe.
do you know who was the director of the music video for the Cars song called Drive? It was an actor.
Ooh, it's
Hmm.
Timothy Hutton.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, I like a
That's
song called
awesome.
Drive by the Cars.
That's a
That's a
good
good
one.
song.
Hmm.
My fan of the Cars.
And
Yeah.
in Tom Petty Heartbreakers Beach Party, don't trust the director. I don't trust the director of Kurt and Court. He's done some extreme documentaries. Is he in Kurt and Courtney? I feel like he is. Okay, thanks. Was he nice in Kurt and Courtney? Okay, thanks.
Does he
Um,
have a history of not being nice?
I like to pay attention to that, but like it's less emotional when like people like Michael
Mm.
Moore or Morgan Spurlock are not nice because they're just attacking ideas. They aren't attacking people.
Right, right.
And when you see Cameron Crowe in Heartbreakers Beach Party, he's like the boy next door. He's very laid back. He rides a limo with Tom Petty. He gets to shoot air guns with Tom Petty, and he tells him stars need privacy. And they're sitting out in Mulholland Drive, hanging out. And he tells me he had a nice time hanging out. So, first, what we're going to do, since it's 5 minutes left, I'm going to end with my rant and tell people what to do. And then after that, I'll just tell Nicole my email. So I just want to
Okay.
tell you, everybody, if you're looking for a low budget mainstream film and you're sick of the major studios not doing anything original, check out Bikini Hackers. And also, if you want to ask me questions about the show, and you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And if you have questions you want to email me, go to joliestar1@gmail.com. And also see the article about us on Eyes of Hollywood, which is pretty cool.